King Pacino, aka Mr. King Crypto, himself is in the building.
Let's go.
Shout out to the crypto millionaires. Hey,
we're gonna get started shortly, guys. Let's go. Hey.
If you ain't dripping, you slipping. If you ain't dripping, you slipping. If you ain't dripping, you slipping. You catch me, I'm buying a deal.
Let me get these notifications out.
Hey,
ride to this drip for a minute. Let's go.
Gucci and Louis and Prada. I'm counting up all of my dollars. Check out my drip, yeah, it be leaking. 1% straight out the faucet. Calculate all of my profits. Predicting it just like a prophet. Look at that interest is dripping. Hydrated and now you can't stop it. I'm putting my team on. We getting our cream on. With a crypto millionaire sitting down doing brunch with the billionaires. Trip to Dubai, look at the sky. Profit is all that we fly. Look at the price of the drill. We get a piece of the pie. Yeah, the whole vibe is lit. It's up for the time to see. It dipping, we timing it. Buy 365%. Call up Jabir, he all in my ear. He telling me this is my year. 100K in this deposit. All I really need to hear.
Drip.
If you ain't dripping, you slip. If you ain't dripping, you slip. If you ain't dripping, you slipping. You catch me, I'm buying a deal. If you ain't dripping, you slipping. If you ain't dripping, you slipping. If you ain't dripping, you slipping.
Come on, guys. Y'all know what time it is.
I'm digital travel the universe.
I look at the price of the drip and it's going up. Send the whole crew alert. Crypto, we go berserk. You witness a certified bull run. 60 to 70, 80 to 90 and 30 that we getting full sun. Hey, come on. Hey.
Went to the Hamptons. I'm up in virtual, man, and we had a blast. Look at the way that I'm dripping saucy. Check out my.
Y'all know what time it is. It's your boy, Mr. King Pacino, aka Mr. King Crypto himself, and I'm back with another banger. You know I gotta keep coming with it. Yeah. Hey. Guys, we're gonna get into some updates today. Let me do a sound check, make sure I'm okay. Let go. Let's make sure we good over here. Okay. We should be good right here, guys. Alright. Let me make sure I'm on my YouTube on my phone for anybody that wants to pop in and show some love. We finna talk about some updates right here today. You know I gotta keep coming back, guys. Shout out to everybody. Make sure that you like, subscribe, click that notification bell button so you get all the updates anytime I drop, because you know I keep coming with them bangers. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of things going on in the crypto space, and so this channel is designed to help people transform into crypto millionaires. So make sure you like and subscribe. But today I got some updates, guys, that we're going to be talking about with drip. I know there's a lot of people asking a lot of questions about drip. You know, people see, you know, drip and like, man, okay, what's going on? The price going down. What should I do? I'm scared, or I'm not scared. I'm bullish. You know, people want to know. And guys, so I'm going to share my perspective, my reviews on drip. Once again, guys, I am not a financial advisor. I am simply documenting my journey on the largest wealth transfer in the 21st century. And remember, anytime you invest, make sure you follow the #1 principle, which is only invest what you can afford to lose. And if you follow that principle, guys, it's going to set you up for success in any type of investment that you do make in crypto. Okay, but guys, for those who are watching, if you're not a part of the Crypto Millionaire Facebook group and chat, what are you doing? You got to be a part of this movement. If you're not dripping, guys, this is a referral type business, guys. You need to have a buddy. My information is below in the description for drip. And put my buddy address in. Let me know. Contact me on IG under King Pacino, at King Pacino. Let me know you're a part of the squad. You join my buddy link. We'll get you added into the Crypto Millionaire Facebook group. And as you can see, we also have our private chat as well, right? Bam, here, guys. And we talk about crypto, you know, we talk about other projects, guys, and guess what? People making money, you know, those who are diversifying their portfolios. We talk about new trends. As you can see, guys, we got a trend, a splash that just blowing up. But let's talk about this drip right now, right? Because I know people right now want to know, you know, what's going on. So here is my perspective on drip. Let's go ahead and go to drip first of all. Okay, let me go ahead and go to drip for you guys real quick so we can look at the numbers. Okay, so we can look at the numbers, and I got some updates and some things I want to share with you guys as well. So my wallet is connected, so let's go ahead and go to the swap here real quick. Right, So right now, drip is currently sitting at $35.55. So people want to know what's going on. Like, is drip gonna keep going down? Is this a scam? Is this a rug pull? Should I be bullish? What should I do? Right? And so guys, this is what I want you to understand about drip. Okay, there is a cycle. Every cryptocurrency has an economics, the way that the economics work. Okay, I'm gonna go to coinmarketcap.com. Okay, I'm gonna go to coinmarketcap.com. I'm gonna look at drip for you guys real quick. Right, I'm gonna look at drip for you real quick. Hold on. We'll go here and go to drip. Right, we're gonna check out drip. Okay, drip right now so far as coin market cap is at 36.27. right now we see the price going down and people want to know what's going on. Well, this in my opinion, this is what I believe is going on with drip based on the economics. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the last year and look at the scale and the scope of drip. As we can see, drip was down here at the bottom, guys, probably around 20 bucks or so. Okay, which is why in my last video that I talked about drip, well, no, not even in my video, I think you had to be in my chat to get that information. I said my magic number is 20. Once I start trending down and it broke past this point right here, guys, which was about $55, that support line, then I was looking for about 20 bucks. Okay, for the coin to trend down to at least 20 bucks. It could actually trend down to about $6. But the trend line I'm looking at is somewhere around here, guys, about 20 bucks as my new way to buy in. But I will continue to monitor this, guys, because guess what? If it goes to 6, it's going to be very, very bullish. Now, this is what I believe is going on with drip. Drip has a cycle the way that the economics work. Okay, there's a tokenomics to this thing. 1% a day, 365%, compound interest, max payout of 100,000 drip. Drip has been around since April of last year. The people who got in the beginning of the April and May, they were the ones that got drip at a very, very affordable, cheap price, guys. People were able to get drip for $2 a drip. Okay, some got it probably even cheaper than that, but some people had it at $2 a drip. So imagine putting $300-400 in and you getting $500-600 worth of drip from day one and compound. Okay, the compounding effects of that 10 months out the road that we're looking at now, 10 months later, the compounding efforts of that, guys, has put a lot of people in position to make a lot of money. Drip has made a lot of people millionaires. And what do I mean by that? By them compounding and being able to get the coin at a cheaper price and ride the compounding and allow the compounding to work for them. Here it is almost a year later, and it's time for them to cash out because they have already been in for the last 10 months, guys, and their compound interest has exploded, and now it's time for them to take profits. This is my opinion. Those profits mean, guys, when they take their profits, which we can't be mad at, right? Because a year from now, you'll be doing the same thing if you believe in drip and continue to hydrate. You will be, well, I'll take that back. If you buy the dips and continue to hydrate based on when you got in. And I'll talk a little bit more about that. But there are people taking their profits now. When they take profits, guys, what's happening is the drip is being sold back into the, back into circulation, right? So there's a lot of drip back in circulation because people have taken profits. Okay, more drip that goes back into the circulation, out into circulation because people are taking their profits, then the cheaper drip will be. Now, some people look at that as a negative, but in my opinion, I don't see that as a negative. I'm gonna tell you why. Right? They say those that can see the invisible can do the impossible. Right? A leader can take you where they've been. A visionary can take you where they're going. The difference between seeing with eyesight and seeing with vision. I'm asking you to put your visionary cap on for a moment as we break down the cycle of drip. Okay, so let's say, for instance, when I heard about drip, I got in at about $50, guys, about $50 of drip. December 23rd. Drip, if you look at the chart, guys, Drip went on a rally like crazy. I probably got in some right here. See? $61 according to CoinMarketCap. I got in somewhere around here, guys, and in a matter of a short period of time, it went all the way up almost to $200, guys, in less than a month. So what am I saying? Within that month, I got it at 50, right? It rallied to almost 200, and I was able to ride some of those that wave, which is good. But guys, because the coin was going so hard on a bull run, it was very difficult to acquire more of the asset. Follow me on this. It was very difficult to acquire more of the asset, because I blinked my eyes and it was 70, blink my eyes and then it was 80, blink my eyes and it was 90, blink my eyes, it was over 100, blink your eyes, guys, it was just going up. So if you were investing along that way, maybe you bought a splash, maybe you bought 2 splash, maybe you put in about $300 or $400 worth, right, and only got 1 or 2 splashes. Maybe splash was $150 and you put 150 in and only have 1 splash, right? Maybe that happened to some people. I'm sure it did. And maybe you're seeing Drip right now saying, man, but it's only $35. Like, my $150 is down to whatever is down, $30, $40. And maybe you're wondering, like, is this a bad deal? Is this a scam or what? Guys, this is what I want you to understand. There's a yin and a yang to this thing. There's a cycle. There's a cycle, right? And this is what I believe, in my opinion, that we're approaching the next cycle of Drip. The old money coming out, the new money coming in. New investors are coming in. Let's see how many investors we have here, how many players we have into the faucet. Let's see here. Let's take a look at it. Let's break it down. 95,000, so another 5,000 plus people since last time I looked. We're getting closer to 100,000 people. So the new investors are coming in. So if you've been in this deal, guys, during the bull run, you know, let me just speak for, I'm just gonna use myself as the example. I came in, guys, in the middle of a bull run, $50 a coin. It rallied on. I came in doing the bull run. Okay, so because I came in doing the bull run, that means the opportunity was not the same for me as people who've been in 9 months ago. So it's only so much I could earn because people had accumulated so much of the asset, right? So what am I saying? There's a new cycle that's happening right now. And for people who bought in at $100, $120, $150, $160, $80, people like myself, $50. If you're in that phase, if you came in that phase, you have to understand that you came in the middle of the bull run, which means in order for you to put yourself in position to win, if you followed the first rule, which is you only invested what you can afford to lose, this will be easier for you to process. If you overextended yourself and you invested and you did things that you knew you were not supposed to do, you're probably not gonna want to hear what I'm gonna say. But because we came in the middle of a cycle, guys, we have to understand that the way that the tokenomics work with Drip is that you have to be at a lower price point, because the compound interest works different when you have more of the cumulative asset. When you accumulate more of the asset, if you only have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, 6 Drip, that is not enough Drip to accumulate to make it substantial in a year, because you don't have enough asset, right? I hope somebody's getting that. If just one person gets it, I've done my job. So there is a reset going on with the old money coming out and the new money coming in. The new money is coming in, the new investors are coming in, guys. And what I want you to understand is, if you came in like myself during the bull run, you have to understand that just because you were in first does not mean you're gonna be ahead of people coming in behind you, because the people that's coming in behind is currently buying drip at today's price, guys. And if you have drip and you bought drip at 50, 60, 80, 100, 120, and you only have one drip, you only have two drip, and you're holding on to that with dear life, scared to buy it during the dip, you have to understand that the people behind you, the people who are just getting in today, they're buying drip and accumulating more drip than yourself because they're buying it at a cheaper price, which means by the time it gets back up or takes off on another run, you know, which I believe it will at some point, by the time that happens, guys, and even if the coin never goes back up to 200, let's just say it just stays in that 20, 30, 40, $50 range, the people behind you are still going to outscale you because they're buying it cheaper than what you know, maybe you bought it, right? So this is what I'm doing. I'm hydrating my drip, and I'm letting drip find its bottom. Because the realization is, guys, if it hits a bottom, whatever that bottom is, those who buy in at that bottom will be accumulating and ready for the next year run. That's what I believe is happening. I believe there's a reset. Old money coming out, new investors getting in position for the next run. And old investors who already saw what's happening with drip, they'll wait until it bottom out as well too. And when it does bottom, they're gonna throw a lot of money in drip because they're gonna get it for dirt cheap. And they know the power of the compounding interest. See, a lot of people right now want drip to just go up in price and do all the work for them in a short period of time. But the realization is the people who's been in for 10 months, 11 months that kept hydrating, they saw the power of compound interest work, not just the coin rattling up. The coin rallied up, you know, in less than a month and a half, but that was 9 months after they already been in. You see, they already been in 9 months accumulating the asset. So when the coin did start exploding, they had so much of the asset, it changed their life. So many people became millionaires. And I believe another cycle will happen like that for drip. So for me, my bottom line number is 20. I'm gonna watch it at 20. And I'll buy in some at 20. Well, I'm gonna see how that's my number right now, but I'm gonna continue to watch it. But based on the charts, guys, if it's gonna bottom out, I'd rather it bottom out closer to the bottom as possible, because there's less risk at the bottom. So if it goes down to 20, I'm gonna start getting really aggressive in 20, but I will continue to watch it to bottom out somewhere around here on the chart, somewhere around $6. Now I know at this price, the people who's already been in, they're gonna be rattling their boots and they're gonna exit left. They're gonna exit left, and that's fine. But I'm gonna be buying in, okay? Because I can put in a little bit of nothing and accumulate a lot of the asset. If the coin is only $6, guys, right? If it's only $6 and I put a couple hundred in, I'm gonna get a lot of the asset. And the way that the tokenomics work and the compound interest, you have to get to at least 100 drip for that thing to start moving. When you got 100 drip in your deposits and you're hydrating every day, the tokenomics work, the compound interest works completely different when you get over 100 drip. And so for me, my strategy is, hey, I want it to bottom out. Scaling up right now, if it just runs back up to 200 in the next week, I won't have enough of the asset, in my opinion. No. If you're gonna bottom out, go and bottom out so I can buy in at a rate to where the people who got it at them prices, guys, they're not worried about the price of drip. They can care less about the price of drip. They got it at $6. They got it at $2 and they got a whole bunch of drip. They're still making a whole bunch of money no matter what the price of drip is. So that's what I'm interested in seeing, the bottom. because I invested what I can afford to lose in the beginning in the first place. So I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. Let me see the bottom. We'll watch it. I continue to watch the use case and what they're building around the ecosystem, because I want to see this thing in the long haul and see where drip goes in the long run. Now, let's dive in and talk about some of this use case and why I believe that it will at some point rally its way back up after it bottoms out. Let's talk about it. Let me show y'all something. Check this out. Boom! Boom! Guys, Forex Shark is steady creating use case scenarios around this concept of drip. Now, guys, they are working on the drip lottery, the scratch offs, the lotteries. I like this concept, guys. Why? Because a lot of people like to play the lottery. A lot of people like to take their chances and play the lottery and scratch offs. So this is going to be pretty cool that they have the drip lottery. Went up to $500,000. Now, I'm pretty sure it's not going to just be, oh, you just win 500,000. I'm pretty sure you can win probably $5, $10, $100, $500, $1,000, 2,000, 10,000, 5,000, whatever. But this is going to be a pretty cool thing to have to bring more use case to drip. Because I know that there's going to be people playing this game. Why? Because I see them do it all the time. Every time I go to a gas station, I gotta sit behind somebody while they buy lottery tickets. So this is going to be pretty cool to see that people are going to be playing this game tied behind drip to win money, to win prizes. And some people are going to win. Believe me, some people going to be winning. When you go to the scratch off, there is people, you gonna go up there and they gonna win 300, 400, 500, 1,000. Somebody gonna hit real big. They're gonna be talking about it. It's gonna bring more awareness. More people gonna be like, what's that? What? So I believe this is definitely a good thing, a plus for drip, to see that they're constantly coming up with use case scenarios for drip. So I can't wait until this comes out. And I think that this is going to be another thing that's going to bring in a new wave of investors, right? Because you do have people that like to just play lottery, and I believe that some of those lottery players will hear about drip and say, you know what, I'm not really into crypto, but I'll do that. Oh, I'll take my chances. Oh yeah, I'll put $5, $10. I'll keep coming back, putting $2, $3, $5, $10, seeing if I can win 100, 200, see if I can win 1,000. Yeah, and that's gonna help the price of drip. So for me personally, guys, outside of, and then in addition to this, don't forget there's a partnership with PancakeSwap coming down the pipeline, other games that's being created down the pipeline. So I think that drip is gonna be all right. Well, no, we got the sister, we got the little brother Splash, splashing right now, but there's gonna be a cycle for Splash too, guys. That's why I got in early, because I wanted to hedge with drip and I wanted to be a part of the first wave in Splash, so I can circle back around and get back on the bus with drip and be on the second bus. This is part of my strategy, guys. Remember, never put all your eggs in one basket. You're gonna hold yourself bondage. Don't hold yourself hostage to one cryptocurrency company. You can't do that. You're gonna make a lot of bad decisions if you do that. You have to diversify. Put some here, put some there, put some there, put some there. That way you have your money moving in different areas. So if one thing is down, it's gonna make it up for one thing that's up, or 2, 3 things that's up, right? So this is gonna be pretty cool. Now, guys, watch this. I believe that the other things that's involved with Forex Shark, the whole drip ecosystem, is gonna be cool, because check this out. Bam! They got the piggy bank. They got the piggy bank builder, right? So this is a part of the whole ecosystem of drip as well too. You hear about the piggy bank, they're relaunching the piggy bank. They're gonna also have the piggy bank builder scratch off lottery game as well. So some people are gonna hear about the piggy bank, they're gonna also hear about the drip one. This is all going to help the ecosystem. I love the fact that they're constantly creating things for the ecosystem. And then last of all, you do have one more, which is the dog, the double down dog scratch off lottery. So you're gonna have all three of those things. The drip, you're gonna have the dog, you're gonna have the pig. Scratch offs, bring some use case to drip, guys. Bring that use case to drip. So if you're nervous about drip, if you invested in drip and you bought in at 150 bucks, maybe you've spent 300 bucks and got two drip, and you're down right now, just take a deep breath. Think like an investor. Don't panic. Understand you just bought in at you bought in at all-time highs. Okay? What comes up has to come down. People became millionaires. People made $100,000 a day, $16,000 a month, $10,000 a month. Some people made $5,000, $6,000 a month and still making that. What you do is hydrate, accumulate the asset, allow drip to find the floor. Don't worry about it going up right now. Don't even worry about that part. Just say, hey, go down. Go down. Let it go. I mean, we're already down, so just go on down, hit the bottom, so we can get a fresh start and a clean run. Go on, bottom out. Bottom out at $6. Because you bottom out at $6 and I put in $300 at $6, I'm accumulate way more asset than when I bought it at 150, right? Or you bought it at 150 and only got two drip at $300. Well, hedge your bets, and when it go down, boom, buy in on that dip, put a nice sum in there, something that you can afford to lose, couple $100 or something, get you a lot of the asset and just continue to hydrate. That's what I'm gonna be doing, guys. I'm not your financial advisor, but I wanted to be here as an ambassador in this cryptocurrency space because I understand this game is a psychological warfare. The people who walk out with riches, the people who walk out and their lives are changed, are the people who can withstand the psychological warfare in crypto. Crypto, you have to become a great steward of timing. And you have to have money too, right? The better your timing is, the less money you need. The worse your timing is, the more money you need. That's why I say don't worry about it, guys. Allow it to drop, hydrate. Don't worry about the price. Accumulate the accumulate the asset. Allow it to bottom. Prepare yourself, right? If you're not a part of Splash, look at Splash. Splash is doing great, but here's the deal, guys. We launched Splash. I got in about $11. Splash is up. I'm already hedged up. I'm making more money with Splash than I am with drip because I understand. Sometimes you gotta move, guys. You gotta be ready. They say if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. You have to be ready when these opportunities come. Don't let these opportunities switch, because I told you guys, I'm gonna be playing this thing like tennis. Yeah, I'm a splash and I'm a drip, and I'm a drip and I'm a splash. And I have other investments on top of that as well, like Troy and other things, guys, that I'm hedging my investments with, right? So here's the deal. It's interesting because Splash is up, and a lot of people gonna say, okay, I'm gonna go invest in a Splash, and that's great, but understand you're buying at all-time highs because Splash is at its highest point that it's ever been. It's in the 30s, 40s, or 50s, or wherever it's at, right? Drip is in the 30s. Right? Splash pays 2%, drip pays 1%. Right? So now we're pretty much a little even. It's like, okay, let me figure this thing out. I can get drip for cheaper paying 1%, and it's almost hitting its bottom right now. Or I can pay more for Splash, get 2%, but it can go down at any time because it's at its all-time highs. These are the things you need to think about when you're investing. So you have to be smart with how you invest. You gotta know. You ever heard it's not what you do, it's how you do it? You gotta know how to move. You gotta know when to move. Right? So now I'm like, okay, I made moves with Splash early. I'm watching drip now, like, okay, come on, drip, come on down, come on, don't get it on down. Let all the people with the white paper hands, with the paper hands, right? They're scared. They selling off. Let that price keep dropping. Come on. Because I'm looking at the use case and I'm like, okay, let it get on down. Once it gets down to a magic number 20, my magic number 20, I'll probably start investing a little bit at 20. I won't over leverage at 20, guys, because I still believe that, hey, what if it bottoms at 6? I'd rather buy in at 6 than 20. So I'll just continue to hydrate, but I'm gonna just continue to watch it. And once it hits below that $10, $8, guys, I'm gonna start getting very, very bullish as new announcements come around and as we get closer to April. So because I know that's a year round for a new cycle gonna come around. So that's what I'm looking for, guys. So I wanted to share that, guys, share that with you guys. I hope y'all all enjoyed it and enjoyed this. So that's my time, ladies and gentlemen. And like I always say, we won't see you at the top, we'll see you over the top. Because hey, you're built for greatness. Hey, you're built for greatness. Hey, 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 hey. And I'm gone. Hey, hey.